No radar warning, no missile alert, just silence. See a broken bar, then impact. In today's battlefield, Israel's drones and laser shields are striking targets before enemies even know they're being watched. This is not the future of war, this is happening right now. Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Imagine a battlefield where radar stays silent, alarms never sound, and defenders realize they are under attack only after it's over. That is the shocking reality of modern warfare today. Israel's AI-driven drones and laser shield systems represent a terrifying leap forward, a one where speed, autonomy, and precision replace traditional warning signs. Unlike conventional weapons, these systems don't rely on loud launches or detectable signals. They observe quietly, analyze instantly, and strike decisively. What makes this truly alarming is the absence of human delay. Artificial intelligence processes data faster than any command center ever could, identifying threats, predicting movement, and executing responses in seconds. For enemy forces, this means there is no time to adapt, no chance to counter, and often no awareness until the mission is complete. This shift marks a brutal truth. Modern war is no longer about who has more firepower, but who sees first, thinks faster, and acts invisibly. Israel's defense strategy is built around this concept, turning silence into a weapon. And as you'll see throughout this video, this silent dominance is forcing militaries worldwide to rethink everything they thought they knew about survival on the battlefield. At the core of Israel's new warfare doctrine lies artificial intelligence. These AI systems are not just tools, they are decision makers. Israeli drones are designed to collect massive amounts of data from the battlefield, including movement patterns, electronic signals, terrain features, and behavioral anomalies. This data is instantly processed by machine learning algorithms trained on years of real combat scenarios. Unlike human operators, AI does not hesitate or second guess. It recognizes threats based on probability, not emotion. This means a hostile vehicle, mobile launcher, or command unit can be identified and tracked long before it becomes active. Even more concerning for adversaries is predictive targeting. AI doesn't just react, it anticipates. By analyzing patterns, it can predict where target will move next and position assets accordingly. This creates a situation where escape routes are already covered before the target even realizes it's being hunted. In modern warfare, information dominance equals battlefield control. And Israel's AI ecosystem transforms raw data into instant tactical advantage. The result is a battlefield where humans are always one step behind machines, and that gap is growing wider every year. Israel's AI drones are not traditional remotely piloted aircraft. They are semi-autonomous and, in some cases, fully autonomous systems capable of operating with minimal human input. Once deployed, these drones can patrol designated zones for hours, silently observing everything below. They communicate with each other, sharing data in real time to create a living, evolving map of the battlefield. This swarm intelligence allows them to coordinate positions, avoid detection, and prioritize targets collectively. If one drone identifies a threat, others adjust their behavior instantly. What makes this even more dangerous is their low observability. Designed with minimal acoustic and visual signatures, these drones are extremely difficult to detect using conventional methods. By the time an enemy realizes drones are overhead, targeting solutions may already be complete. This changes the psychological dimension of warfare. Soldiers and commanders are forced to operate under constant uncertainty, never knowing if they are being watched. In such an environment, hesitation becomes fatal. Israel's drone strategy turns surveillance into pressure, and pressure into control without a single warning shot. Perhaps the most revolutionary element of Israel's defense network is its laser-based air defense systems. Unlike traditional interceptors, lasers operate at the speed of light. There is no launch phase, no flight time, and no audible cue. When a threat is detected, whether it's a drone, rocket, or mortar, the laser engages almost instantly. This creates the terrifying reality of no escape. Targets are neutralized mid-air before they can complete their trajectory. Another critical advantage is cost efficiency. Traditional interceptors can cost tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars per shot. A laser interception costs only the electricity required to fire. This allows sustained defense against saturation attacks without exhausting resources. From a strategic perspective, this changes everything. Enemies can no longer rely on overwhelming defenses through numbers alone. The laser shield doesn't run out of ammunition in the conventional sense, making prolonged engagements increasingly one-sided. In modern conflict, endurance is power, and directed energy weapons give Israel a massive endurance advantage. The true strength of Israel's system lies in integration. Drones, radar systems, satellites, and laser defenses are all connected into a single network. This network acts like a digital nervous system, sensing, analyzing, and responding across multiple domains simultaneously. When a drone detects a potential threat, the information is instantly shared with air defense units. If the threat escalates, laser systems are already aligned and ready. This seamless flow of information eliminates delays that traditionally plagued military responses. Human commanders remain in the loop, but their role is increasingly supervisory rather than reactive. This integration creates a layered defense where threats are engaged at multiple stages, often before they become active. It's a shift from reactive defense to proactive denial. Enemies are not just intercepted, they are discouraged from acting at all. This is deterrence through inevitability. One of the most unsettling aspects of AI-driven warfare is the erosion of traditional warning signs. In the past, radar alerts, sirens, and visual cues gave defenders precious seconds to react. In today's environment, those seconds are gone. AI systems identify and neutralize threats before conventional sensors even register them. This creates a battlefield where surprise is permanent and constant. For adversaries, this means strategies based on timing and deception are far less effective. Even low-signature threats are vulnerable to pattern recognition algorithms trained to detect anomalies. The battlefield becomes transparent to one side and opaque to the other. This asymmetry is incredibly difficult to overcome. Once a nation achieves it, rivals are forced into costly and uncertain attempts to regain balance. Israel's approach demonstrates how technology can compress the decision cycle so tightly that opposition forces are effectively frozen out of the process. Globally, military experts are paying close attention. Nations across Europe, Asia, and North America are accelerating their own ion laser programs in response. However, replicating Israel's success is not just about hardware, it's about experience. Israel's systems are refined through constant real-world testing and operational feedback. This creates a feedback loop where AI models improve continuously. Countries without similar operational environments struggle to achieve the same level of reliability. As a result, a technological gap is emerging. Those who master AI-driven defense early gain long-term strategic advantages that are difficult to reverse. This is not an arms race measured in numbers, but in algorithms and data quality. The psychological impact of these technologies cannot be overstated. Soldiers facing invisible surveillance and instant neutralization experience constant stress and uncertainty. Commanders must assume their plans are compromised the moment they are conceived. This erodes morale and operational confidence. Warfare becomes less about physical confrontation and more about mental endurance. Israel's systems exploit this shift, applying pressure without direct engagement. In many cases, the mere presence of AI drones and laser defenses alters enemy behavior, reducing aggression before conflict escalates. This is control without occupation, a powerful strategic tool. Looking ahead, the role of humans in warfare will continue to change. AI systems will handle detection, prioritization, and even engagement decisions at machine speed. Human oversight will focus on ethics, authorization, and strategic direction. Israel's model offers a glimpse into this future. It raises difficult questions about autonomy, accountability, and escalation, but it also demonstrates undeniable effectiveness. As technology advances, the line between defense and dominance grows thinner. Those who adapt survive, those who don't are left exposed. In conclusion, Israel's AI drones and laser shields represent a defining moment in modern military history. They eliminate warning, compress time, and redefine control. This is warfare where silence is lethal and speed is absolute. The battlefield no longer rewards size or numbers alone, it rewards intelligence, integration, and innovation. As other nations rush to catch up, one thing is clear: modern war has entered an era where escape is no longer guaranteed, and detection no longer means survival. The age of invisible dominance has begun. If you found this analysis insightful, subscribe to Warvex Intelligence, like this video, and share it with fellow defense enthusiasts. Comment below: do you think AI warfare makes the world safer, or more dangerous?